Retiring outside the US is becoming more popular due to the rising cost of living here in the US. Healthcare alone would cost a retired couple on average $300,000 throughout their retirement. We have a complicated healthcare system, and if you compare it to how much each person spends on healthcare, we have one of the highest health consumption expenditures per capita. Now, people who are looking to retire abroad aren't necessarily trying to relinquish or renounce their citizenship in the US. I'm definitely not one of them. And I was an immigrant to this country, and while this country isn't perfect, I am still grateful for the opportunity it has given me. I grew up in several countries in Asia throughout my childhood, and I like to share some of my experiences in this video. When my wife and I achieve financial independence and decide to retire early, we're going to strongly consider living both in the US and outside the US. We love to travel now, and we're gonna continue to travel to these different places to explore our retirement options. Just keep in mind that the prices will increase to keep up with inflation no matter where you go. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've been to any of these destinations. So that's it. Let's get right into it. Casablanca in Morocco is a popular retirement destination where it's affordable for retirees from all over the world. It's a port city and commercial hub in western Morocco, and the city has a diverse population with a small expat community. One of the benefits of retiring in Casablanca is the low cost of living. Housing, food, and transportation are relatively inexpensive, which allows retirees to have more room for savings and further spending. While many people in Casablanca speak French, their primary language is still Arabic, which could be a language barrier for outsiders trying to retire there if they don't speak Arabic. If you plan to stay in Morocco for more than 90 days, you should get private health insurance to have access to private healthcare services in Morocco. You have the option to use their public healthcare system since it's available to all citizens and residents. You also need to apply for a long stay visa that allows you to stay in Morocco for up to a year, and you have to show proof of financial solvency throughout your stay. Keep in mind that you're not allowed to be employed under the Moroccan retirement visa. You also need to provide proof of a medical clearance certificate and pass a criminal background check to stay in Morocco for the long term. And if you're looking to work on your investment journey, don't forget to download my financial independence resources for absolutely free by visiting firesidechat.com/contact. You should also check out my Fireside Chat shop to check out the books and equipment I use at firesidechat.com/shopping. Ecuador is a small country in South America located south of Colombia and north of Peru. The weather in Ecuador is warm almost throughout the year as it sits right on the equator. Ecuador is known for its rich culture and history, and Ecuadorians are known to be friendly and welcoming with a strong sense of community. The cost of living is extremely affordable in Ecuador. According to the people living there, you can choose between private or public healthcare systems with decent healthcare facilities in the larger cities. Many of their doctors receive their training in the US and Europe, so most of them can speak English. To qualify for an Ecuador retirement visa, you must be at least 65 years old with a minimum income of at least $800 a month and $100 per family member. You won't need to pay any income tax on your Social Security retirement pension or other foreign income. By the way, if you're interested in joining my private individual, couple, or group sessions or my private Facebook group, you can sign up on my main YouTube page or by visiting firesidechat.com/coaching to discuss your financial independence journey. Vietnam is a Southeast Asian country known for its beaches, landscapes, food, and thriving tourism. The country looks like the letter S that lies by the South China Sea. One of the coastal cities called Da Nang is located 400 miles north of Ho Chi Minh City and is the tourist capital of South Central Vietnam. Vietnam is attracting many Americans to stay for the long term due to the low cost of living. People living in Vietnam recommend getting private health insurance to get a higher quality of care. However, Vietnam does not offer any retirement visas, so most retirees choose the Vietnam Investor Visa to stay there for anywhere between 1 and 5 years. You have to be retired in your home country, invest at least 3 billion VND or 127,000 USD, and be financially independent throughout your stay in Vietnam. Koh Samui is the second largest island located off the east coast of Thailand in the Gulf of Thailand. It has a tropical climate with temperatures averaging 82 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year. The island has numerous popular beaches with shopping areas, restaurants, and bars. The cost of living in Thailand is relatively affordable depending on the location, your needs and amenities. According to the people living there, you should obtain private health insurance prior to your move, or the medical costs can be high. Access to public health care is only available to Thai citizens. The retirement visa requires you to be at least 50 years old and have a Thai bank account. You also have to show that you have at least 800,000 Thai baht in your Thai bank account, or about 23,000 USD, or you have an income of at least $1,900 per month, or a combination of both. You have to report your stay with the immigration police every 90 days throughout your stay in Thailand. The Republic of Cyprus is an island country located south of the Anatolian Peninsula in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. It's technically in Western Asia, but it has a rich culture with a blend of Greek, Turkish, and other influences. The cost of living is relatively high in that region, but it's still very affordable compared to the United States. People living in Cyprus recommend that you have private health insurance, or the out-of-pocket medical costs can be relatively high. Americans who choose to retire in Cyprus get to benefit from incredibly low property prices. Cyprus has a long-term residency permit for non-EU citizens if they purchase a property, or if they show proof of annual income of at least 30,000 euros and 5,000 euros for each dependent. The permanent residency is valid for 5 years with the possibility of an extension if you can meet the financial obligations. Madagascar is a sovereign island country in the Indian Ocean, about 250 miles off the coast of East Africa. Madagascar is known for its unique wildlife with an opportunity to experience natural beauty. You should exercise increased caution and only observe wildlife encounters. People living in Madagascar recommend September to be the best month to visit when it's dry and warm. Otherwise, you might have to experience the cyclone season from January to March, or heavy rains from April to June. If you're looking to live or retire in Madagascar, you can apply for a Madagascar retirement visa at the local consulate. You can choose to get a residence card or residence permit as long as you show proof of pension income, pass a criminal background check, have a certificate of retirement from your home country, and have a medical certificate that shows the status of your good health. Mexico has been a popular retirement location for American retirees for many decades. There are about 1.6 million Americans living in Mexico to enjoy the low cost of living, healthcare, and housing. Cabo San Lucas in Mexico is probably the most popular destination for many retirees, where they can rent a beachfront home or condo rather than buy property. The town is known for its friendly people, lively nightlife, and excellent restaurants. If you're into fishing, golfing, and hiking, Cabo might be worth looking into. Mexico has a public healthcare system that costs about $55 a month for people in their 60s. You can apply for a permanent residence visa or retirement visa at the Mexican consulate or embassy in the US. You need to earn at least $2,000 a month in pension or other passive income streams to qualify for the Mexican retirement visa. The visa process can take anywhere between a week to a month to get approved by the Mexican embassy. Colombia is a popular retirement destination for Americans due to its low cost of living and friendly environment. The city of Medellin has a large retirement community, and it's ranked one of the friendliest cities in the world. Colombia is known for its friendly people, vibrant culture, and beautiful landscapes. You can choose to pay for private healthcare that will get you perks like private hospital rooms, but you don't generally have to pay a lot of money to get treatment in Colombia. You can apply for the Colombia retirement visa or pension visa intended for retired persons and veterans receiving VA disability pensions from their home country. The TP7 visa allows you to stay in Colombia for a year with the possibility of renewing every year. You need to be at least 65 years old if you're a man, or 57 years old if you're a woman, with a minimum income of at least $800 a month. Portugal continues to be the top retirement destination for American citizens, with an increase of 45% in 2021 from the previous year. Portugal is ranked 4th safest country in the world and placed 3rd in the global ranking of peaceful countries. Portugal has many beautiful beaches along its coastline, and it's known for its vibrant culture with unique architecture. While many people in Portugal speak English, it's helpful to learn Portuguese to better integrate into the Portuguese culture and make connections with the locals. The Portugal D7 visa allows non-EU citizens as retirees or entrepreneurs to relocate to Portugal with their own funding for the initial 2 years. When you're issued a D7 residence permit, you can access the public healthcare system and open a Portuguese bank account. You will need to provide proof of a passive income of at least 760 euros per month at the time I'm recording this video, as well as proof of a place to live in Portugal prior to your arrival. You will need to renew your residence permit valid for 3 years and then apply for permanent residency after 5 years of living in Portugal. Malaysia is a popular retirement destination and it's known to be a central hub between Singapore, Thailand, and Indonesia. There is a large retirement community where people enjoy scuba diving and nature and wildlife tours. The cost of living in Malaysia is not only affordable, but healthcare costs are a fraction of what you pay in the United States. Malaysia offers what's called a MM2H visa for up to 5 years, which stands for Malaysia, My Second Home. The 2023 law changes to the MM2H visa now requires foreigners to show a monthly income of at least 40,000 in RM or about 9,000 in USD at the time I'm recording this video, as well as liquid assets of 1.5 million in RM anywhere in the world. Retirees over the age of 50 need to show proof of pension income of at least 10,000 in RM each month. You also need to deposit 1 million in RM with a bank in Malaysia for the duration of the visa, and 50% of it can be withdrawn for property purchase, education, or healthcare after 1 year. I encourage you to check out the Malaysian website for the latest update on the MM2H visa. And if you want to know more about the top 10 Asian countries to retire early or the top 10 countries that offer digital nomad visas, be sure to check out these 2 videos. So with that said, I appreciate you watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good one.